Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's in your main.tf file? Open that main.tf. Yeah, just click it and open it. All right. So where do you have your RDS? Scroll up.
Yeah, it's here.
RDS is here. Okay. All right. RDS is there. And okay. So now
TFH.
now now run it. Run your Terraform. Do you have it applied already?
Yes, I had it applied
Okay.
and it was successful. But each time I apply Terraform apply,
Mm-hmm.
it has to delete the previous
RDS.
database. Then after I finish deleting, then it will
Okay.
recreate it
All right.
again.
So since you have it applied now, you are saying that if you run Terraform, apply again on something else, it
Yeah.
would delete your current RDS instance and reprovision it.
Yes,
Okay. All
exactly.
right. Let's test that. So run like a Terraform plan. Let's init do Terraform init and then run Terraform plan. Let's see what the plan looks like.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So scroll up. Okay. So if you scroll down now, so scroll down, you see all those you see all pretty much all your arguments, right? That is showing on this RDS instance being replaced. Just scroll down, keep scrolling down. I'll show you what I saw that I think is causing it. All right, so scroll down, keep scrolling down.
So is it deletion protection?
No,
False?
not
No,
that one, not that one.
not at all.
Yeah, I think I saw something. Keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down, keep scrolling down. Right there.
Good.
Uh, so storage, you have your storage encryption as true. So that is what is forcing it to recreate it. So you see how on all those other ones. So how you would know when you are looking at your plan, right? Anytime you see yellow, that means that is going to update it, but it's not going to replace it. The green means it's something new you are adding, and the
Yeah.
red is going to be something it is going to replace.
Replace.
So some arguments when you have them enabled, in order for AWS to update them, they may have to like delete the resource and recreate it. So from just looking at your plan, it looks like that is what is causing this RDS instance to force a replace. And you can see it is showing you there in that note. It is saying it will force a replacement
First
when
replacement.
you have that as true.
Okay, so how can I
So
change it?
go back to your RDS module. So it will be in your, not in there, it will be in the where your modules is.
Terraform modules.
Yeah.
I
Where
think I
your
can change it from here also.
no,
Yeah,
don't change it from there.
from
So
okay.
this folder you are seeing here, the
Yeah,
.terraform folder,
yeah,
that is a folder that gets downloaded anytime you run Terraform in it.
yeah,
And that folder, the purpose of that folder is it downloads all the packages that it needs to create your resources in AWS. And it also downloads your module from wherever your source module you are storing it. It downloads it from there and store it in this folder. The
yeah.
reason why it is doing that is because the next time you run a Terraform apply, instead of it going all the way to your repository to download the modules again, it is just going to use whatever module it stores in this .terraform folder. But the thing about this .terraform folder is it can be deleted. You can delete it, and anytime you run Terraform apply, it will recreate it again. You
Uh,
understand what I mean?
yes, but I
So,
have another question about the Terraform modules. I have noticed that in your first and second Terraform project,
mhm,
you did not use modules.
mhm.
Is it creating a Terraform module considered best practice for provisioning? Could you elaborate on that?
Yes. So the
And
reason why,
what are the benefits of to use modules?
okay. So the reason why I'm showing you both method is the first method is a better way to learn Terraform. When I was learning Terraform,
It's very easy.
exactly.
Yes.
So that was how I learned Terraform. So it is
Yeah, yeah.
when you are learning Terraform for the first time, it is better to start it from having all your files in one directory, because it is just easier that way. So Terraform module can be a little bit confusing in the beginning. So I showed you guys that process just so that you understand, okay, this is how Terraform works. And at your company, you will see some projects that are set up like that where all the projects will be in that same directory. So that is it. But for best practice, yes, using Terraform module is the best practice. The reason why using Terraform module is the best practice is, let's take the first example, how we created our project where we have all of our files in one directory. So how Terraform works is when you run Terraform apply, Terraform will only be able to create the resources that are in the same directory as where you are running your Terraform apply from. You understand what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so if you have all these TF files that has all your resources configuration
Resource.
on it, right? Let's say they are in a different folder. Terraform can't see in that folder to be able to tell what you are trying to create in there unless you point Terraform to it. So if all your files are in the same directory, Terraform can see everything and create all the resources on that file. The reason why Terraform module is much better is because in the first example, let's say you have 10 projects that you need to create and all the resources you need to create for those projects are the same. Then you will have to have 10 different folders with all your configuration, your EC2, RDS, S3, or whatever resources you are creating in 10 different folders. Does that make
Mm.
sense?
Yeah. It's like API call.
Um, I don't understand.
Like in JavaScript, when you are doing a project and you are doing a project on API like that, then you call the API, then it will download the all the necessary folder
Exactly.
for you to.
Terraform module is similar to that.
Yeah.
Yes. So instead of having 10 different folders with 10 resources, so now with Terraform module, you have all the same resources that you will create in all those 10 projects like your VPC, EC2, S3. You create one repository for them with all those resources in it. Then your module can call each of those resources. And the benefit about it is, let's say in one project, you only want to create a VPC and an EC2 instance. You can just use the module to call just the VPC and the EC2. And let's say in another project, you need to call S3, you can use Terraform modules to call it. So basically, Terraform module is a way to reuse your Terraform code without having to write the same code over and over and over and over again. So yes, you are right. It is similar to if you are calling an API where a code that already configuration code that already exists somewhere and you can use it in your project. Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to update your to update that argument, you have to go back to your Terraform module where I always call it the you can call it the parent module or the root module, the main module where your project is calling that RDS resource. Then
Okay.
once you make the change there, it will fix everything in your project. So you can before okay, you can open as many Visual Studio Code instances as you want.
No,
So
I
so
don't do that.
so you see your Visual Studio Code icon on your desktop
Yeah.
at the bottom. You know what, at the bottom of your desktop where you have all the apps you have
Yes.
open.
Yeah.
Right click on the Visual Studio Code icon and you should see something like open new window
Ah, new
or
window.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So that will open another instance of Visual
Another
Studio
instance.
Code. Then you can open your project in one and open your module in one. So that way you don't have to keep
It is
going
more
back and
clear
forth
like
that way.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
no problem.
Okay.
All right. So you're in the module now. Just
Yeah.
go to the RDS one
There's.
and your main.tf. All right. So look for where you have that argument. I think the argument is something snap. It's encryption, something with encryption.
Encryption. Yes. Uh,
Database instance. Oh, you know what I think what it is? You probably don't have it in here, right? But it is defaulting to uh scroll up. Let me see. Maybe it is in something else. Oh, that's everything, right? Okay. So you don't have it
that's
here.
everything.
You don't have it
Yeah.
here. So what I think is happening, we can check. Um, did you add that encryption thing there at some time before,
Uh,
or you never had it in there?
I never had it
Okay.
before.
So go.
Normally, I have two AWS accounts. The one I used before,
Mhm,
anytime I did a project,
mhm,
yeah, it's like I'm having a DNS issue
mhm,
because whenever I deploy an application, I
mhm,
can access it using the application load balancer
mhm.
URL, but not through my domain name.
Okay.
That is the reason why I use another AWS account and
Okay.
register for new one.
Okay. So let's look at first go open your module, open your project in another Visual Studio Code.
Okay.
I want to see something in there.
I should run Terraform apply.
Okay, no, I can only see your current screen. I think you're only sharing whatever do you
Ah,
have to I'm seeing just the module, not the
okay. Let me share the entire screen. Uh, Screen entire. Okay. Can you see all my screen now?
Mhm. So
Okay.
now in this project, go scroll up. Let's see that the plan, we already ran it before. So where it has down there in your terminal, just scroll up to where we had that. So over here, where's the, scroll up to the RDS resource in here. Okay,
Yes, it's here.
right here. All right. So you have and that is calling um, your Terraform module. Can you drag it to the right a little bit so I can see what is there? Oh yeah, you can do it like that. Okay. Oh no, make it much.
No, no.
I
It's
wanted to
okay
see.
like
I
this.
wanted to see. No, make it
No.
bigger. No, I want to see your source, the full address for your source for the RDS in the project.
In the project.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see the line that has the source where you are calling the module from. I want to see the full address. So you are in the modules now. So you need to go back to the other Visual Studio Code. Uh,
Uh,
not this one. You remember,
not this
remember you
one.
have
No.
two Visual
Yeah,
Studio
it's
Code. You
here.
need
Here,
this one.
it's here.
Right. So maximize this one. Okay. So you are calling that Terraform module RDS. So your repository Terraform module RDS. All right. But before we run it, let's look in the documentation. So I want to make sure that argument. So scroll up here in the terminal that is down there where you run your Terraform apply. Oh, you closed it. So
Yeah.
I meant in that
Oh,
terminal, but it's okay. You can reopen it and run Terraform plan again or Terraform apply. Oh, I see. So you say how you run a Terraform plan, right? But
yeah.
then when you run Terraform plan, Terraform will temporarily lock your state file. So that way other people cannot, let's say you have multiple people working on the same Terraform project. So while you are applying, other people cannot do an apply at the same time. So when you ran the Terraform plan, it was still in that process of asking you, do you want to apply it? Which we didn't type yes or no. So
Yeah.
your state is still locked at that time and you close the terminal. So that's why it's giving you this. So you have to unlock your state file before. So is your state file, we are locking it with DynamoDB, right?
Yes.
Okay, so go in your AWS account and you can unlock your state file in the DynamoDB table.
Okay. Yes. No.
Yeah, the management console. Yeah, just type AWS there. If you already log in, it will pop up. Yeah, select your file. Mhm. No, so scroll down there. Scroll down. Yeah. Yeah, scroll down. Mm. So click click on that tab that says explore items. It's either, I forgot where it is, but on the left side, those menus on that table, dashboard and stuff like that. On the
Okay.
left side, click
Explore
explore table.
item.
Oh, explore items. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, I think this is what we're looking for. So then here, scroll down. Whenever you guys are applying Terraform and your state log gets locked and you want to unlock it, so when you come into the DynamoDB table, whichever
Yeah,
one has that ID thing next to it, that is the one that is currently locking your state. So you just have to
yeah.
delete it.
This one.
Mhm. Okay. So
Okay.
now if you go and run Terraform apply again, it should work. Or Terraform plan, any of that, it should work.
Init first. Terraform
Uh,
init.
you can, yeah, you can do it then apply. Um, yeah, I won't say apply it, but it's okay that you're applying it.
Ah, sorry.
I just wanted to see the plan.
Okay. And we can't stop it.
No, don't stop it. It's fine. So scroll up to the plan. We'll just let it do. So over there, uh, we scroll the whichever one is forcing
Yeah,
the
it's here.
location, that one. So storage
Storage
encryption.
and script
All right.
encrypted.
All right. So let's go to the documentation for RDS. Let's go to the documentation for RDS.
Modules, Terraform modules, right?
Uh, yeah, go to the Terraform module, but we are going to go to the Terraform documentation for the RDS instance. I just want to check. We have to check whether that argument that is forcing the deletion, right? We have to check to make sure that that argument is not something that's required. So I want to check that. So you
But
see
that
line,
argument is not here.
yeah, it's not here, but it might be something that by default in the Terraform documentation is set to false or true. You
Mm,
understand what I mean?
yeah.
Because even though you are not using it, if you are not using it, they always have a default value. It doesn't mean they are
Yeah.
not being used. It just means that if you are not using it, you are saying that you want to use whatever default value Terraform is setting it to.
Okay.
So, hello, Dylan. We can talk shortly once I'm done with him. Oh, so copy line 20 AWS DB instance, line 20 AWS DB instance. No, you don't have to copy that other one, just the resource type. Just copy just the resource type. Right. Then open a Google tab so we can go to the documentation and just paste it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. It's the first one. Select that one. Right. So click on the arguments reference on the right side of the documentation. So that way we just go straight to the argument. So on the documentation there, you see where it has on the right side. Yeah, where it has on this page, yes, where your mouse is. Click on the one that says argument reference.
This one.
The argument reference.
Argument reference. Okay.
Mhm. So this is the argument. We want to look for the one that says storage encryption. The arguments are in alphabetical order. So you go to like S, we should see it there. If it is an argument. So
S. Snapshot identity.
no, you are still on C.
Okay.
Hello, Aria. How are you? Come here. Hi, how are you? Brought something for me? How have you been? I miss you.
That's just a gift of socks or
That's
something.
a gift. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so no, scroll back. I think your sprite scroll. Sorry, my niece was here. I was distracted. So
No, no problem.
scroll up to S. So you are on R now. Scroll up. Yeah, don't write that.
Storage encrypted. Optional.
Right.
Special whether the
It's
DB is encrypted. Note that if you are creating a cross-region read replica, this feed is ignored, and you should instead declare with a
yeah.
valid
Yeah,
ARN.
default is set to false. So
Okay,
if you look on your that argument again, is it still applying? Let's see whether it's done.
it's true.
So yours is set to true. So
Yeah.
where did you what how was it set to true? Maybe you so you know what? Maybe you had it at true before, then you change it, but somehow it didn't change in your module. So
No, I think it's default. Is default is optional. Whether the DB is encrypted.
I understand,
No,
but
that is
the
okay.
default is false, but yours is set into true. So you must have had it in there before as true.
Okay.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
boss is okay. The
Yeah,
vote is false.
yeah. So at some point you had it in there as true. So, and this is kind of like another I won't call it limitation, but something that happens with Terraform module. So, okay, let's go in your Terraform module in Visual Studio Code. Yes. Not okay, go in the project one, not this one, the project.
The
The
project.
pro
Okay.
Mhm. I'll show you something. So go in that Terraform module stuff, that the Terraform one, the way you wanted to change it before.
Okay.
Click the modules, click the RDS, click the RDS again, select the main dot here, and okay. So you don't have it in here too. Okay, I just want to check something. All right, then the next thing we'll check is show me your Terraform modules repository.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so this is your repository. So
Yeah.
it is, what does the RDS, okay, RDS. All right, okay. So next thing, just delete that .terraform, delete that .terraform out of your, go back to the main repository here and try to copy, you know how where we get the source address from?
Yeah.
I just want to see your repository address. I'm trying to verify that all those things are right before we, so go back to your repository where we can like kind of clone it, where we have that that clone button.
Okay. Yeah.
I think, yeah, you have to go click on the, yeah, that one.
Terraform.
Then select that one, then select the SSH one. Okay. So it's Terraform. Okay. All right. So yours, it looks right. So go back to your Visual Studio Code project. Delete that .terraform folder.
This.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to delete everything. And
No,
modules.
it's not. It's not. It's fine. Delete it.
Okay.
Remember I said that folder gets created every time you run
Every
Terraform
time,
init.
yes, yes,
So
yes, I
even if
understand.
you delete it, it will
You will recreate it.
we just want to make sure that we are downloading your modules from the repository exactly how it is. So delete that one that also says terraform.log HCL. All right. So the last thing, make sure that all your modules are pushed to the repository. So go back to the modules, right? Make sure that you've pushed any update you have to the repository. I see you're still working on that ECS one. You can comment.
Yes, I'm
You
still
can
on it.
you can just comment that one out for now. Okay.
Okay, output of C.
Well, it might not even be necessary because you don't have any update for the RDS. I just want to make sure that we push the latest update. Okay. All right, now push it.
All right.
All right. So now in your project, go and run your Terraform. But before you run it in your let me see your TF-VAS file. Your TF-VAS file. I just want to make sure you don't have any argument for that RDS instance. Okay. All right, cool. All right. So yes, run your Terraform. Run your Terraform init now. Your Terraform init and Terraform apply. Okay. Now run. You said now that it re-downloaded that .terraform folder again.
Yes.
All right. Now run Terraform apply. So your state is locked because remember, when time you Terraform is applying something. Oh, is Terraform still applying the other one? So when Terraform is applying something, you can't close your terminal or apply another one. So click on that other PowerShell you have there. Maybe Terraform is still running there. So you see that, no, in that same folder you were in that same, so you see the PowerShell, that one. So those are all your other terminals that you have open.
Yes.
So you can see, okay, it is done there. It is done, but it usually just still keeps the state log. Probably this just finished recently. So check your DynamoDB whether your state is locked. And if it is, you can unlock it, then run your. I think it's over there.
Yeah.
You might have probably right there. Next one over. No, to your right. Next one to your right.
I think it's here.
Not that one. It's where your mouse was. It's the next one to the right over there.
Okay. Yes.
No, it's DynamoDB.
Oh yeah, DynamoDB. Yeah.
So exploitable items. Select your state log. Okay. So it should be unlocked now.
Okay.
So close those other PowerShell. So the proper way to close your terminal is here. Click on those trash can. It will close. Click on trash can. It will close all of it for you. All right. And yeah, run Terraform, apply it.
Can we add the argument to the RDS instance and make it false? Maybe that can help. And
No, it should work. If it's false, it will be false.
yeah.
I'm thinking maybe you had it as true before. So that's why we are running it here. So just to see. Because if you had it, if you can do that, yes, you can do that. The answer is yes. But initially, but Terraform documentation is saying that the default is false. So scroll up, let's see. I'll scroll up. Okay. So yours is still showing up as true. That's weird. What Terraform version do you have? Do Terraform -- version. What Terraform version are you using?
I think it's latest.
No, type no in there.
Okay.
Type no. So you can do it in that same terminal. Type no. And then type Terraform -- version. Very up to date. All right. The only other thing I can check is so let me check your module. So your module, you have project, private, data instance identifier. That source, is it referencing the right RDS? I mean, is that where your module is?
Where?
So,
Source. Source, right?
okay, okay, yeah. So there, even I think I was reading your output wrong. Uh, thank you, Ahmed. I was reading your output wrong. So you can see your output there, right? It is saying that your Terraform module is out of date. I mean, your Terraform version is out of date, that the latest version is 1.8, 1.8.3. So what happens is sometimes between the different updates, they may have add new features like the argument probably wasn't there before and they add it. So the version of Terraform you are using, in that version, this argument was probably not there. So which is kind of like what I was suspecting because we checked it. It is not here in your code. Thank you, Ahmed. So what you have to do is first we'll update your Terraform version, and I think so you can see right there your Terraform version is
Out
1.7.
of date. But I have updated it on my PowerShell today. But
Y-
it is not yet apply on my Visual Studio. I don't know the reason why. If
okay.
I open my PowerShell now, you will see that I have a different version.
Okay. So you just need to kill your Visual Studio Code and open it and it will pick it up.
This is 1.83, I think. Yeah.
It is no, it is showing it's no, it is still showing that's not your current version. Your current version is up there, 1.7.5.
Ah, but I thought
All right,
I've done that.
that's fine.
Okay.
So what we have to do is, but I guess what I'm trying to get you to understand is sometimes the Terraform version maybe is different. So go back to that. So right now, your current Terraform version is 1.75. You can see it, right?
Yes.
All right. So go in the documentation we were just in. So so if you scroll up here, scroll up in this documentation, you scroll all the way up.
Okay.
So you see over there where they have the latest version, right? Latest version,
Yeah.
not there,
Okay. This
right?
one.
Yeah. Is that clickable? So
Mm.
next to it,
No.
yeah, the version. So click on, so that one is, so you are on, oh,
One
so
point seven.
this is the AWS provider. This is the
Yes.
AWS provider, not
Yeah.
the thing. So let's look in your provider file. Are you using any version for your provider? Because
That's
that
true.
will also cause it to
No.
provider. You're not. Okay, cool. So let's just update your Terraform and we'll test it. We'll see if it works. So go to your directory where you stored your Terraform download file, or go to type Terraform download in Google and download the executable file.
Okay.
All right. I would click the one that says, yeah, not
Latest.
click the second one.
The
Just click the
second.
second one.
Okay. This one.
Mm-hmm. So download over there, up there. So scroll down to Windows. So your computer is probably 64-bit, right?
Yeah.
So click the one that says AMD 64. All right. So go to that folder you just downloaded.
Not yet, though.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah. Okay. Open it. So cut that out. So right click on it and cut. All right. So where is your Terraform saved on your computer? It should be on your C drive, right?
Yeah.
All right. So go in there. Or go in your Terraform folder.
It's here. Yes.
Paste it there.
I should delete this one first.
No, paste it. It will replace it for you.
Okay.
Replace.
Place.
Why it's taking long? It shouldn't be taking long. You can probably again, it's probably just your computer. We'll give it some time. It's just taking time. X out of it and delete out that one and try it again.
Okay.
Yeah. Cancel it. All right, delete that one. Maybe that will be faster.
What are you doing right now?
I'm in class.
Because you're not working.
Yeah, I'm in class. I'm working.
There's two. One, two. That one that you raised, this one is yours.
Okay. So I'll probably download it again. We cut it out of there. So
You felt it, yes.
yeah, download it again. Same thing. I guess we just have to wait.
Yeah.
So you know what may be causing it? Go back to that folder.
Maybe.
Is that folder zip? So go back to the folder you downloaded on your computer. So not in here.
This?
So stay here, go back to the other phone, the one in the back. Not stay there, but the other file, that one.
Yeah.
So press,
I have to close it.
go to your downloads, So click on downloads to go back there. So that's why you unzip it first.
Yeah, it's true.
And just delete those two and re-download it. Delete those two and just re-download it again. Okay, that one is probably because it's still doing the transfer that we copy. So
process.
it's fine.
Yes,
So just re-download another one, unzip it, and copy it then after that.
okay.
So okay. So now copy it from this one. You can either copy it or cut it. Yeah, anyone is fine.
Let me stop this first. It's complete. I think.
So but I'll copy this one. The one you just did, copy it and paste it.
It's completed, yeah.
Because you did it from the zip, I'll just to be sure, I'll just paste it again in there.
I should delete it.
Yeah. It should work, but all right. Now paste out that one. Okay, so
Yeah.
that worked. All right, now copy the address of that directory. No, stay there. Copy the address. Copy as text.
Okay.
Then type env in your search thing down there. Edit systems environment variable. Environment variables. On the systems variables, not up there, the one below it. Not on that one, the one below is systems variables.
Okay. Yeah.
Select path. Edit. Then for your Terraform one, it's already there, right there, the Terraform one.
Okay.
Yeah. Edit. No. And paste whatever you copied there. It should be the same. So just wanted to make sure. All right.
Edit.
It is the same. It will be the same part.
It's
And
the same.
paste it there. It's the same. Then click OK. And click OK. Click OK. And click OK. All right. So now in your Visual Studio Code, you can run your PowerShell, you can run Terraform version again. Okay, now your Terraform is up to date. So try in your Visual Studio Code, do the same, run Terraform version. Let's see. All right. Now delete that Terraform folder again and the Terraform log file again. Then run Terraform init and run Terraform apply. There you go. Scroll up. Scroll up. Still showing that. So put that argument in your Terraform code
Yes.
and put it as false.
Terraform modules. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, not there.
Okay.
It goes in the RDS resource, DB instance resource. Not that one. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I know the reason why your stuff is like that. So because you are restoring your RDS instance from a database snapshot, right?
Yes.
I know why it's like that. You are restoring it from a database snapshot, but the original RDS you used to create the snapshot, you encrypted it.
Hmm.
So that's why, even though you don't have the argument here, it's changing it to true. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's what's going on. So
Hmm.
yeah, so I think if you had the argument, it will be fine. So here, just um, um, not in that one. That argument goes in the AWS DB instance resource.
Yeah. 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 I understand now.
So put the argument there and run it and see if that fixes it. Not there. It doesn't go in that resource. It goes in your DB instances resource.
Ah, DB instances. Yeah. 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 That is for DB snapshot. It goes here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So save it
Save it.
and push. So yours is set to true. You want to change it to false.
Pause. And save it. Then no.
You have to push your stuff to the module. Did you push your update?
To the repository.
Yeah.
Not yet. Okay. That. Okay. Yeah.
Delete that. Then in your project, delete the Terraform stuff again.
Terraform. I'm supposed to
Type no. You can
finish
type
this
no
one first.
and press enter. And yeah,
Okay.
and delete the other one.
Init.
Save the snapshot of the encrypted database taken on the. Yes, I believe so. So it's kind of like similar to the EC2 instance too. this is the first time because I typically don't work with the encrypted snapshot of the RDS instance. So I'm assuming that will be the case. Like if you are using an encrypted, you can't just unencrypt it. You have to restore it that way and maybe use it to create another one that is unencrypted before you can use it. So that's what I'm trying to see.
Okay.
Yeah. So but it seems like you are getting that is forcing the replacement because the snapshot you are using is encrypted somehow. So hopefully this argument works, but
I hope so.
I doubt it though. It didn't work. So scroll up. Yep, because you're true. Okay, it's true. You're changing it to false. It's working. So apply. It's still going to force a replacement this time. But I would say once you have the RDS instance, once you create the RDS instance, create a snapshot of that one.
Okay.
Then because then the encryption will be false, then you can now use that one to in your Terraform project. And I think it should stop that behavior of wanting to replace it. You understand what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can apply this one. So whatever RDS instance that will be created will be that encrypted snapshot will be false.
Yes.
Then use that instance to create a snapshot. Then you can now use that snapshot in your Terraform project, and that should fix it. Or you can just even leave it that way. But I would say just if you are, if the forcing the replacement is bothering you, I'll say just update that snapshot and you should be done, and that should be good.
Okay, I should create another RDS then.
No, this is creating the RDS instance, so you don't have to even
Okay.
So when I'm saying whenever this RDS instance is done creating,
okay,
use that one to create a snapshot
okay.
because the setting on that one will be false.
Okay.
Then just update your snapshot value in your Terraform project to use the one you create, and you should be good.
All right. I have some question, please. I hope I don't take a lot of your time.
Go ahead. What was your question?
Yes, I'm receiving a lot of offer from recruiting agents. So they ask me sometimes if I would like a freelancer contract or permanent.
Okay.
Which one will you choose and why did you go for that?
It's up to you, whichever one works for you, but permanent role is always better because freelance just means that you are not their employee, but you are just going to be on contract. You work for them as they need you. And if they don't need you, pretty much you are not going to be working. And most likely you probably won't get paid. So with freelance work, you get paid based on with the work you are doing for them. But if they choose to hire you as an employee or permanent employee, that means you get paid every 2 weeks regardless. So I always go for freelance. I mean, I always go for permanent role. But another thing I'm thinking about is, did they specifically say freelance or did they say contract?
They say freelancer contract.
Okay.
I don't know how it works.
It's the same thing. You're going to be doing the same type of work. It is just how you get. It is just the benefit that comes with being a with I would go for the permanent employee, because when a company hires you as an employee, then they most likely, if they have benefit offer, things like healthcare package, 401k, you'll be entitled to that as well. But if you work for them as a freelancer, you won't be entitled to any of those. They will just pay you based on the work you do for them, and that's it.
But those recruiter, I think they are uh, taking contract from the company that need the DevOps developer or any IT talent. Then they will take the job and hire somebody that can do it. Then they will pay them. I think that is how they are doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the benefits, being a permanent employee has more benefits than being a freelancer. Being a freelancer may also have its own benefit, because if you are working for them as a freelancer and you are not a permanent employee where they have to pay for your health insurance and 401k and all those things, they tend to pay freelancer more. So on the freelancer, you can make more than what an employee would make, but employee would also get more benefits that the freelancer is not getting. So it just depends on which one you feel is best for you. But typically I always go for permanent role.
Permanent role. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Then, if they ask you about your salary expectation, how will you respond to that question?
It's up to you.
Honestly,
I can't tell you how to, because some people, I'm not the best negotiator when it comes to salary. So, but I'll say you should tell them how much you can ask them to tell you how much they are paying. How much is what is their, pretty much, I don't know. You might have to like just do a research on YouTube with interview questions around that. There's a bunch of people that have good answers on how to respond to those type of questions.
mm,
So, but the thing is, I know from when I've done the research before, but I don't know exactly word for word what it was said. But the pretty much short answer is, don't tell them how much you want to make
how much
first.
you
Let
want?
them tell you what their budget is. So, but just do a YouTube research on it. There's a lot of people like CEOs and HR people that has questions, that has YouTube videos around that, how to answer that questions, but how to answer that question, but just don't tell them how much you want to make first.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and also
Thank
based
you.
on, do your research too, see how much, whatever your job responsibility is, see how much others in industry in your area, other similar engineers in your area in the same role doing the same type of work, see how much they are paying. So that will kind of give you an idea. But typically let them tell you how much they are going to pay.
Okay. Because I'm seeing some uh, freelancer roles that they stated on the advert that you can get pay 800 per day. I don't know how that is true or not.
Yeah, you just
That
gotta go
means
through, you
like
just gotta,
100 pound per hour or what?
I'm not sure. So it's something you just have to go through the process and see. Um, so that's more of like something you have to do a research on, talk to them, see what works for you, and pretty much go with it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Now it's creating a database instance.
Yeah. So yeah, just do what I said. Once the RDS is done, you can use it to create another snapshot. Then
Another
you
snapshot.
use that
Okay.
snapshot in your project and you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot. Yeah.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. If you have any other questions, just message me on Slack.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. I think Dylan, you were here first. Do you have any question or you just joining just to?
Hey, Aziz.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear
Uh,
me?
yeah. Francis. Yes, I can hear you.
No, this is Dylan.
Yes, yeah. Francis was speaking before. I was going to tell
Oh,
him
I'm
to
sorry,
talk.
Francis. You can go ahead, Francis. I'm
No,
just here.
no, Dylan, you're fine. You were here first. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just here, and I'm new. I'm about a weekend.
Okay.
Um, and I'm just absorbing everything that y'all got going on. And I think I done messed up my computer a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because I don't have like a working directory.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I might be off on trying to like the downloads and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where I'm at right now. Because
Okay.
I had jumped around and I did a 3 tier, but I wound up going ahead on and delete it because I
Mm-hmm.
thought I needed that to get a job. But you know, I know I got to go down this road right here. So and
Mm-hmm.
I like Terraform. So uh, here I am.
Okay. So with your working directory, are you speaking about your computer, just getting your computer set up where anytime you download something from the internet, it goes somewhere? What are you referring to when you were saying your working
Well,
directory?
I'm referring to like my local directory.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know how you like see how the problem that you had with the other guy where the
Mm-hmm.
Terraform has to update. I'm I got that code because I try to do my updates and I got that same code that he got,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know how to update it and where to put it at, what file or
I
anything
see.
like that on my local computer.
I see. I
You
see.
know how you can, you, huh?
Yeah, I'm listening. I see.
You know how you can do go from your local computer and you can SSH into your repository
Mm-hmm.
on GitHub, and that's where I'm kind of stuck at right now.
Okay. So when are you going to be, are you around your computer or you are what?
Yeah, I'm looking at my computer right now as we speak.
All right. So do you mind sharing your screen so I can see what issues you're having?
Okay, now how you do the share your screen thing? What that's at?
Okay.
The video?
So it will be that green button. There's a green button that says share screen.
Oh,
I,
I'm sorry.
yeah, you're fine. So when you are sharing your screen, it will give you an option to either share your um, one app, the app you currently have open, or other apps on your computer or your desktop.
See, not the current apps that's on my computer are like
So it is better to share your desktop so that way, if we are working with multiple apps, I can see both of them at the same time.
okay, all right, okay, well,
So
yeah, I
when you
got
click the share, you'll see that option. Just click desktop and it should share the screen.
so is that what you're talking about?
You're still not sharing your screen. I still can see your screen being shared. Okay, it's loading now. Okay, all right. So right
Alright.
now, it looks like you're sharing just an app. So I can see your Terraform code.
Okay. You don't want me to share this?
Share whatever you need help with.
Okay.
Whatever you want to show me that you need assistance with. That's what would help me to be help you troubleshoot.
See, I'm not done with this. I'm not done with this yet.
Okay, that's fine. So, so you don't have to. I'm saying wherever you're stuck at, right? Or how can I help you get unstuck in that area? So
All right.
you don't have to show me anything or something you're still working on that you're not done with, but or if you just have any questions, if you need help with anything, that's what I'm trying to help you with.
I, I, I understand what you're saying. I do, but I'm not nowhere near where the screen that I'm showing you. I'm nowhere near where the screen that I'm showing you.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna just hang back just a little bit, and
Okay.
I'm gonna still do some more work, and until
Okay.
I get to where I'm really stuck at.
Okay,
All
sure.
right.
All right, cool. Cool. No problem then. Thank you.
All right.
All right, bye. All right. Uh, Frank, you can go ahead.
Hey, Azit, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. You?
Good, good. I'm brand new to the class, and I just got off a boot camp. I
Mm-hmm.
just did I completed the boot camp, and I stumbled upon your channel, and I was really intrigued and interested into boosting my portfolio with some project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to get myself out there. But
Mm-hmm.
my first question is how you go, because I was trying to do the first project,
Mm-hmm.
the deployment of a website,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know how to go about, because I was trying to document it on my GitHub. So I don't know how to go about the documentation. Like if I complete it, how do I document it to let people know, hey, this is how I do, and it worked for me.
Okay. So in that project, when you complete the first project in your membership library, which is the first project is the static website. At the end of that project, I show you how to document it. So there's a video, is the very last video at the end of that project showing you exactly how to document it. So I'm referring to the videos that the projects that where we are still doing it, everything in the management console. Yes, at the end of that project, I show you how to document it. But just in case if anyone is also interested, I can also show you another place where you can find it. So the similar video is also on my YouTube channel. So if you go to my YouTube and if you click on videos here, so you go to my YouTube channel, click on videos, right? And it is this video. You see this one that says how to organize your cloud DevOps project in GitHub.
Yes.
So watch this video. I'll post it in this link. I'll post it in the channel. Watch this video and it will show you exactly how to do that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So for all the projects you are going to do, it will pretty much be the same process. So once you watch this video, it will pretty much clear any doubts you have on how to organize your project in GitHub.
Okay. And my last question is me, I just did we did a cloud it was a bootcamp cloud. We did AWS, the Linux,
Mm-hmm.
Python, and we stop at Terraform. That I see is a DevOps bootcamp. Like my concern is, do you teach the Kubernetes, Docker, and the other stuff, or we learning through project?
So the way my courses set up is I don't teach you those, like, for example, so are you asking me, are you going to do projects, or am I teaching you what Kubernetes is and just like the basics of Kubernetes?
Like I mean, like someone like me,
Mm-hmm,
if I've never been exposed to Kubernetes or Docker or
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
whatever, how do I go about it? Like,
Okay. So the best way, and which is the same process that I use to learn any of these two, is go. So here you can, so what I do is, this is what I typically do is I would go here and I would just um you can just type Docker. I'll just type Docker for beginners, right? This is just on YouTube, right? So she has a 1 hour introduction to Docker. You can see here it's just a crash course for absolute beginner, right? So if you just want to get familiar with Docker, right, just you don't have to just listen to what she's saying or anybody, any of this video. There's even one this is 11 minutes long. When I'm trying to learn something for the first time, and let's say I don't know anything about it, I will listen to someone just give me a summary of what it is, right? So if you are saying you don't know anything about Docker, just listen to any of this summary of what it is. But what my course does is I show you exactly how to use Docker to build real world projects, building an application using Docker, exactly how it is, exactly how it is going to be when you start working. So pretty much however they're going to build Docker at work, use Docker to deploy an application at work. That is exactly what I'm showing you. So um, in your account, right?
yes,
In your account, you'll see all these courses there, right? These courses are organized in the order where the next course is an addition from the previous course. So as you complete the first one and you move on to the next one, you move on to the next one, you are learning new features, new things. And in each of these courses, you are building a real world project, an application that it is literally exactly how it will be at work. So here I have a project. Once I show you how to just do the projects in the management console, then here you are going to build the same project, a dynamic and static application using Docker here, Docker and Amazon ECS, which are these two projects. And they will teach you, these projects will teach you everything you need to know about Docker in terms of just how to get started, how to download Docker, install it on your computer, setting up your repository, cloning your repository, um, writing your Docker file, building your Docker image, pushing your image to ECR, creating an ECS Fargate service, tax definition, everything you need to know. These projects teach you that, and this is like hands-on project. But what some of my students do is, if in addition to the project, I always recommend that you guys take some type of crash course, which is why I'm showing you this, right?
okay.
Get a basic understanding of what Docker does. So that way, when you are building your image and all that stuff, everything, when you are working on this project, everything you are going to do will make sense to you. So yes, I have a project on Docker that will teach you everything you need. I won't say everything, but it will teach you a good foundation. You have a solid foundation on Docker and ECS. The project is here, and I also have a Kubernetes project as well, which is pretty much the same concept. So my program is mostly based on self-paced, hands-on, real-world projects. So in addition to that, other students, they have other resources that, for example, Ahmed in my class, he just recently got a job. What he always do is when he's working on the project, he will also go and watch a course like this just to get a more understanding of the software itself, then if you incorporate that with the hands-on project, you'll be in a good position. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So my projects are strictly just giving you good hands-on projects, because when you start working, is your hands-on skills that matters. That is what will allow you to do well at work and help you keep your job. So for the background, just understand the software, Docker, which some of this intro to Docker, these are good. Then the hands-on project is what brings everything in for you. So that way you really see how Docker really works in a real world environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Makes sense.
Yeah. So for this project in your account, even though you have completed a bootcamp, I would say, what I would say is you should just go through each of these projects and try to follow them in the order that I've listed them here. In this getting started, if you've done the Cloud Practitioner Solutions Architect course, any of the things you've completed there, you mentioned that you've done Linux. That is part of some of the things I'm recommending here. Those you can skip those, but for the hands-on projects, I would say make sure you complete all the hands-on projects, and also the assignments as well. And you will really be in good shape. You will know what you are doing by the time you go through all the projects.
All right. Makes
All right.
sense. Thank
All
you.
right. No problem. All right, and just let me know if you have any questions. Message me on Slack as well.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Alex, are you still having the issue you are having? You might be talking on mute if you're still speaking. Alex, are you speaking? You are on mute. So Steven, to get access to the Zoom, the Zoom link is available to anyone that is in my mentorship program, which you can sign up for. Once you sign up for it, you get access to the Zoom. So what I'm doing now is for my students that are in my program, anytime they are going through the projects and they have any issues with the project or just have general questions, need consultation on anything, then I usually just schedule random meetings to meet with them. In addition to that, I also meet with them every Saturday as well. So that is, sometimes I broadcast it so other people just get it. Just so trying to be more so of trying to be transparent, and so just to give you an idea of pretty much how I run the program, because I transitioned from a non-tech background into IT and work as a DevOps engineer, and I'm trying to help others do the same. So me also broadcasting it on YouTube is just a way to be transparent, so you guys see what you are getting, you know. And it also helps others. Sometimes people join just to see, because most of the time they will have questions, and we also troubleshoot any issues they are having, which also lets other students see how to go about troubleshooting just different issues. Because when you start working as a cloud engineer, one of the main things you guys will be doing most of the time is troubleshooting issues. To sign up, I'll post the link here, and you can, just a second, I'll post the link for you. Alex, are you there? And if you're speaking, you're on mute. So to sign up,
here.
oh, you're here. Okay, yeah, all right. On just a second, I'll be with you shortly.
Okay.
So to sign up, if you go on aosnote.com, that's my website, and here on the home page, you'll see all the information about the program. It is here. So I just recently updated today. Pretty much everything you need to know about the program is here. You can just go through it, and I'll also post the link. And if you want to sign up, any of this call to action button will take you to the sign up page. I'll also post it here so you have it. Thank you for your interest though. Okay, Alex. I'm going to stop sharing. You can share your screen and show me the issue you're having. Hello, Alex. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Are you trying to share your screen?
Sure.
Okay. I was hearing someone in the background. I didn't know if it was a TV or someone was yelling at you.
Oh, let me see. I think it should be okay about that now. So let me share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So here's the thing. I'm working on the first project so far, and the thing is when I like you can see here. Okay. Now you can see here, I was able to connect because this is my management console.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ran I created an EC2
Mm-hmm.
with the EIEC, and then I was able to connect using like this one here. This is the EC2
Mm-hmm.
here.
Yeah, I
You can
understand.
see, yeah, I
Yeah.
have it here. So when I come to the PowerShell, first, I don't know why, for example, I don't know why I cannot just also like do AWS version here while without switching as an admin.
Okay, so
Now
you
it's
have
working.
AWS version is working now. So when did you install your AWS CLI? Is it something you've installed a long time ago, or is it something you just recently installed?
Just today when what I
Oh,
still
so all right.
I
So
downloaded it again.
run that your command to connect to it again. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a message I have here.
SSH not available. Are you let me see CLI. Just a second. Let me check my CLI. Just want to make sure you install the because AWS CLI, I think they have version 1 and version 2. So you want to make sure AWS dash dash. So right now is 2. Okay, yours is the latest one. SSH not available. Please refer to the documentation at okay, so is that do AWS S3 LS. Just type AWS space S3 LS. Well, there's a space after S3 too. Just want to test whether your CLI is working. Looks like you don't have any S3 bucket. So do AWS
This is
IAM.
like, yes, this is it here. I tried to run it,
No,
but it's not working.
it's a different one. Run another
Okay,
one. Just
okay.
AWS IAM get user. space get hyphen user. I think that's what it is. I think it's user, get user, not users. I think
But
it's
if
just some.
yeah, sorry, I was just saying if I switch and run it as admin, all those commands will work. Like right now, if I say
Yeah, I see. So the issue is with your PowerShell. Try to run that other command, the one to SSH. Try that one. Yeah, that one. SSH not available. Please refer to the documentation. I think the issue is with your computer. Let me just check. We'll fix it. So the command works. Let me do a quick research on it.
thank you.
Okay, let's uninstall CLI and reinstall it. Let's just try that part of it.
Yeah, so uninstall it.
Mm-hmm. And the PowerShell, did you install any? Did you like reinstall it, or because PowerShell should be fine? It should be comes default on your computer like that.
I think
Yeah.
I also like let me close this window. I think I uninstall it today and install it again. But before that, I was still having this. I was trying just to troubleshoot anyhow
Yeah.
to try to see if it works.
Typically, don't touch your PowerShell because it comes already configured with your computer. You don't have to do anything with it. Um, So if you are having any issues with CLI, it will be relating to the CLI. It will have nothing to do with your PowerShell. So don't uninstall your PowerShell. So go to type AWS CLI in the search thing. Right there. Yeah, just type AWS. In your search, not up there. The search
Okay.
one down there. Your app search, yeah. Right click on that and click uninstall, or you can see right there, uninstall. Yes.
The thing is, I never since I'm working with this even before starting with this project, I never really tried. This is the first time I'm trying to connect to EC2 instance using EC2 instance uh, connect endpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I never tried. This is my first time and it's giving me just trouble. I always use the SSH key.
Yeah. So when you are connecting to any EC2 instance, there will be different methods your company will use. Typically at work, they don't really use SSH keys really because they're not going to create SSH keys for everyone, and everyone will have different SSH keys that they are using to connect. So somehow they will have some type of way they are connecting, which is could be using the endpoint, it could be using SSM manager, it could be using just something like that that will allow them to connect directly instead of SSH. So that is why that's why I'm showing you guys this method, so that way you just don't focus just on SSH. It's good to understand different ways that you can connect to your EC2 instance. We'll figure it out. It's pretty straightforward. Once you connect the first time, it is the easiest way I've seen to connect to an EC2 instance. So as it uninstalled it, I would type AWS CLI in there again. So, click on install. Currently installed. Okay. So maybe it is uninstalled. Go to your program, settings. I think it would be in default programs, installed apps. And look for AWS CLI. Okay. I think it is uninstalled. Then go to that AWS documentation. So before we do that, open your PowerShell. I just want to make sure your PowerShell is working properly, because it seems like you're having PowerShell issue. Okay, open it. All right, it's open to your home directory. Just type ls. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, all right, go to that documentation, that AWS documentation in the back. And yeah, so install.
You mean here, right?
Click Windows. So download it using, or you can run that command.
These ones?
Yeah, I'll just use the download one. I like that one better. So yeah. Go to that folder. Double click. No, the one you just okay.
I
You
want to remove
deleted.
these ones.
Okay. All right. Next. Accept. Next. Next. Install. Right, finish. All right. So if you open your PowerShell, so close this PowerShell and just open it again. Yeah, I'll close all of it. All right, and all right, open it again. Do AWS S3. AWS IAM get user. You have to try that one. Okay, so it's fine. I think it's just something we had when you were installing it. This thing is still there. We have to add it to part. Just leave it. Let me take a screenshot of it and I'll fix it for you. Just ask ChatGPT real quick. So I think it's something we have to just add AWS to part in on your computer. But then I'm always not always sure how to do that. So I know it's indicates that the more command, which is used to terminal is not found in part. To fix, you can try the following steps. Ensure more.com exists. So type open your PowerShell as administrator. I think that opens to your okay. All right, then type ls in there. It's gonna be a lot. Never mind. I don't even know why. Okay. So I think these are in alphabetical order. Did you scroll back up? Or did you close it? Yeah, scroll back up. Just I'm looking for it says we need to make sure that more.com is in there. So let's look for some that's FGHIJK. I think they are in alphabetical order. So go to M if there is M there.
Let me run it again.
Oh, did you stop it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just run it. That's fine. You can stop it now. All right. So scroll to the M. Let's see. So there should be more.com in there. Okay, I see. It's there. Cool. So say if that is there, open the command prompt and type where more. It should return. Oh, okay. Add C. Ensure the C part 32 is included in part of the environment variable. Okay. So it is saying that we have to check. I know it has to do with something with your parts, right? So that's probably when you reinstalled PowerShell. So go to type env in your search thing. You can close this and env, env. Right? Yeah. Select edit environment variable. Environment variables down there, right there. On the systems variable, select path, right? Select path. Yeah, select down. Edit. So in here, we want to make sure that the path to your C32 is there. So you see how those ones are? You just need to add one for your C32. So you can click new. So I will copy one of those ones. So this is what it should look like.
Let's copy one of those.
So yeah, so it should be the C colon the slash Windows. So it should look, so look at your PowerShell when you open it as admin, right? Let's scroll. Yeah, so you see how that C Windows System 32 is, that needs to be in there. But without the caret though, make sure you remove the caret once you. And I think the Windows is should be lowercase too, not all uppercase. So paste that. Remove the caret and make the Windows like lower, capital W and everything else lowercase.
This way?
Mm-hmm. And
I should save it now.
mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Then okay. No, okay. And okay. All right. So we've done that. Verify the permission. Verify permission. Ensure that the user's account has sufficient permission. Z2 directory. Ensure your user account has sufficient permission to the system32 directory and execute. Okay, so close your PowerShell and open it as administrator again. Okay, and run this command. I'm going to paste it in Slack to you. I'll paste it in
Slack?
this. Yeah.
Is this the commander start with C?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The command?
Yeah, that one. Run it. I think we fixed the main issue, which is that one. So cancel this. Just press Ctrl C to cancel it. All right, close this and just open regular PowerShell. All right, type AWS -- version. Let's see if your AWS license is installed. All right, so now type AWS get user. IAM get user. There you go. So it's working now. Then now try to run your CLI command. SSH is not available. I'm saying SSH is not available though. Are you sure you that's the right? So let's go to that documentation. Copy that documentation.
Oh.
Connect to your endpoint using. Okay, scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Connect to your EC2 instance using EC2 instance connect endpoint. Click on that one. No, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Is it the same thing? All right, let me just look up the documentation. I know they have different. Documentation. All right. So first, let me even see um your configured. Oh, go back to that your terminal where you just run the get user. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So show me your your home directory where you configured your access key and secret access key. So it's in this home directory. Yeah, it will be cd.aws. But just open it in your file explorer.
Okay. My access key should be in
Because I think you have a configured profile. That's probably why it's giving you that error. But we need to maybe let me see just to make sure. .aws credentials. Where's the default one? Close it and show me your other one. Okay, region is US West 2. All right, what region is your EC2 instance in?
Second.
What region is your EC2 instance in? Sorry.
US West 2.
Your EC2 instance is in US West 2 too.
Yeah. Right here. You can see where's the EC2.
Okay. Yeah, I can see. All right. So okay. So let me see. Try this command.
Okay.
So hold on, leave it there. Let me see that command you just run. EC2 instance connect SSH instance ID. And the ID you are putting here is an ID of an EC2 instance that is running.
Yes.
Okay. Try this one. It should work. Oh. And that could just even be your PowerShell. So try that command that I just sent to you.
Valid instance ID when calling describe
So
instance.
you have to put your own instance ID there.
Okay, let's see. Is the instance.
Okay. So it has something to do with your computer because it should work. Because if you can connect from there, let me review your security group and your VPC. Are you using the default VPC, right?
No.
The default VPC?
No.
Oh, okay. Select the VPC and actions. Edit VPC settings. Okay, that is enable. Okay, that's done. All right, so go back and let's review your. So select your VPCs again. No, stay in that VPC. Your VPCs. Click resource map, and that's in this same page, right next to right there. All right. Scroll down and kind of move it to the right so we see what is on the right too. So scroll down on this page, yeah, and now move that, drag that line to the right a little bit. All right. So over the one with the internet gateway. Let me see that one.
Again.
That internet gateway. Just put your mark. Click that one. The internet gateway one. The dev internet gateway. The dev internet gateway. The first
Okay,
one. Yeah. Public is the one. Public is the two route table. Okay. All right. Now click the NAT gateway. Okay. Let's review your security groups. Filter it by your VPC. So oh no, yeah, just do filter by your VPC there, up there, then could select your security group again. Close that one and do it again. Yeah.
All these created all this in the security group and then that VPC.
Okay. Now I think you're using the EIC security, not that one, right? Which one are you using?
Normally for that instance, I use the app server security group.
Okay, select that app server one. Inbound, edit inbound room. SSH. All right. Scroll to the right. What was the source from? The EIC security group. All right. What about your outbound traffic? Oh, all right. Let's review your EIC security group. Okay. All right, that's fine. What about the outbound rules? All right, scroll to the right. It's not 60. That looks right. And is that your VPC cider?
Yes, that's my VPC side. You want me to go there again? You want me to go there?
Yeah, you can go there.
Here.
Figure out what he's saying AWS. Sure. There are many suggested situations that you are trying to connect to that you have.
If you say anything to me, I didn't get it.
So, are you trying to connect or using the EC2 instance connecting point that you were showing? I don't think, do you have that, and the IAM user you are using is an admin user, right?
Say again?
The IAM user you are using for this project is an admin user, right?
Yeah.
What region did you create your endpoint in? Does
The same here, let me see the endpoint. So to check the endpoint, how to do that again?
yeah, isn't the
Oh, where to go to check those endpoints?
VPC. Right, let me see the subnet. A private app subnet. Um, private app subnet. All right. Go filter it by your VPC again. Then let's look at the subnets. I mean, because I know it works. So let's probably like a misconfiguration somewhere that's causing it to do that. Uh, two, 1, 2, 3. Route tables. Click on your route tables. And select the public route table. Route. Click on the route. Tiny gateway. All right, subnet associations. All right. What about the other one, private route table? Routes through the NAT gateway. Right, subnet associations. Yeah, that's right. I really want to say it is your yeah, I know we can connect through the management console. So close your PowerShell and open it and run it again. Or try to run it in admin and let's see. Because it should work. This is unavailable name. Oh, is it AWS that's having issue at the moment?
I don't know, but it's been since I started working. It's not today that I work on the project since like how many days?
And it still is doing the same thing. So
Yes.
yeah, do run as administrator. Let's see. Yeah. This is not available. Oh, that's so weird. I haven't seen that issue before. Let me try to look for.
Why is it not showing here? I mean, this when I run it, when you auto run this command, there's an extension that says prompt off. Mine doesn't show. Mine doesn't say that.
Where?
When you run this, when you have this output after running the command, it says this, and then here at the end there's
Let me check mine.
yeah.
It could be that your PowerShell is just me. Oh, I see prompt. Oh, mine says prompt off.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, let me check. This represents when AWS is set to run. Directly from the however, in certain environment and configuration AWS will be set to allow interactive search key cannot be displayed. If you need to explicitly set it on. If you need to explicitly set AWS CLI to run in interactive mode, you can use the no prompt option. Run the CLI like that. Yeah, I don't think that's an error. SSH not available. Let me see. Yeah, apparently this is a common issue in PowerShell. SSH not recognized. I think it has to just do with your PowerShell. I don't think it has anything to do with the CLI command.
So what can be like a way for me to, there's any way that I can use the EC2 Instant Connect endpoint without having to use the, because
yeah, you can continue the project without doing it this way. Your project will still work because you can connect your EC2 instance from the console, which is what I'm doing anyway. But I want us to resolve this issue so that way you.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll resolve the issue, but you can use the same method of just using the console. The way you connected to it. So that way you are not blocked on the project. You can continue to work on the project that way.
Okay. And like, because also, I wanted to be doing, I know the project is gradually, and so I will not have to terminate the instance just right away after I done it, because I mean, each project is actually different from another one, right?
Mm-hmm. So at the end of each project, you would have to, pretty much whatever I'm showing you in that video, at the end of each project, I have a video that I'm telling you, showing you how to clean up and delete your resource. So if I'm showing you that delete anything, I'm showing you to delete.
And when it will come to like using Visual Studio Code, do I going to still be using will I still need like the instance the EIC to connect to instance, or I can use the SSH key that time?
No, when in any of those projects, your EC2 instance connect endpoint will work without you doing it this way.
That means I will always, I just have to know that I will be using the console, the console to connect to my instance, since I'm not able to do so with the.
In any of the, so your Terraform project, this doesn't affect your Terraform project. So in any of the project you'll be working on, you won't have to, there's only 3 projects where you have to connect to your EC2 instance, the WordPress one and the dynamic website one and this static one where you have to install your, so you really don't need Visual Studio Code to do it. You can do it from the console, from the terminal in the console.
Okay.
But I think the issue has to do with your PowerShell. So I'm seeing some common issues like that here. The term SSH is not recognized. As at the term SSH is not recognized. Okay, how to fix it? In case you, okay, answer. In case OpenSSH is installed properly, and the folder structure was also okay, however, the SSH inside is not accepted. I think it might have to do with OpenSSH being installed on your computer.
I have it installed, or I don't have it installed.
Try the first command. in the new PowerShell window, one which inherits the system changes. Yeah, I think it's probably has to do with that. You make sure you see, okay, which first command are they talking about? So I think it's just you don't have OpenSSH installed. That might be the issue.
Should we install it?
Yes, but I need to we need to verify that. Okay, let me read this person's. The term SSH is not recognized. Okay, I've tried to connect to my server using SSH, but I got the following error. The term SSH is not recognized. I'm following this tutorial. I'm running Windows 10. In my case, OpenSSH was installed properly, and the folder structure was also okay. However, all right. However, the SSH syntax was not accepted. So the solution was to just execute. Okay. All right. So this person responded, try first the same command in a new. All right, let me see how to verify if OpenSSH is installed. How to check if OpenSSH is installed on a Windows computer. It's saying to run this command. I'll send it to you on Slack.
Or you haven't seen yet?
I've sent it. So before you run that command, type SSH space dash capital V.
On as administrator?
Try it as administrator and try it as regular one. See, SSH capital V. See? Try it now. Try it as regular PowerShell. You know, you can pin your PowerShell down there, so that way you don't have to keep opening it that way. SSH capital V dash no dash capital V. Capital V.
Oh.
All right, so you can see SSH is not installed. So run that command. Okay, you have to run it in administrator. Okay, it is installed. All right, so since OpenSSH is installed, first confirm that OpenSSH First confirm that the OpenSSH installation folder is in the system path. For Windows, the default path will be okay. So I think we have to do something. You have SSH installed. It still has to do with your part, kind of like what we fixed with the CLI. So go to that variables again. Add to the path variable. Yeah, go to that edit variable, environment variables. To the okay path variable. Click on the path. Edit. All right. It is saying to add this. Just a second. I'll send it to you. In my case, OpenSSH was installed and the folder structure was okay. However, the SSH syntax was not accepted. So the solution was to just execute this. So someone is saying to execute this. So try running this command first before we do that one. I'm spreading.
I haven't received it yet.
Yeah, I'm sending it.
I should run the command first on PowerShell
Yeah, run that in PowerShell.
as admin.
Yeah, run that as admin. You're leaving? Oh my God, it's so soon.
Happy belated birthday.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It didn't work.
All right. Yeah, okay. So that's the issue though. We just have to figure out to install can't association PowerShell.
No, I have to.
You have to go?
No. Where?
Okay. I know it has to do with your SSH, so I'm just reading some other people online that are having the same issue, and seeing how they fix it. See, okay, so go to your folder,
My folder?
your File Explorer, and click on C, Windows, System 32, if it is there. It's probably not there. It's probably gonna be, oh, there you go, it's there. Thank God. And we want to make sure OpenSSH folder is here. Okay, so it's there, right there, up. Double
Want to
click
open
it.
it?
Open it, yeah, let's see. All right, so yeah, we probably don't need to do anything in here. So something is just, okay, if, okay, if you run it from, Try running this one. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. I think I'm missing the. Try running down.
Same command.
Oh. I'll run it as administrator. Listen. It's still saying it can't find that SSH thing. Oh. Not the same issue, but when I look through the patch on my other laptop, what I do? So the same thing. Mm. Someone said to add this to the path variable. Yeah, I think it's just the where the same thing we did over there. Less right here. So I'm going to send you that in the chat. Um,
So I just add it like that.
yeah. Where did you add it? Yeah. So new. Yeah, new. Added there.
AZ, can I suggest something? Can you
Yes.
move? Can you like on that path right there? Because I ran into that problem too. Can you move that path up that in the edit environment variables? Can you move it up?
We so it shouldn't matter because it is the same. Whatever you have in there, it will run it, right? There's no way to move it, I don't think. Okay, you can, so move it up. So we can try that. So first click OK. I guess you can move it up, right? So edit your part again, right? So select that one and you can click move up. Say move up on there. Yeah, maybe that will work. All right, so click OK. So I saw someone is saying in Stack Overflow. Let's see if that works. Okay. But I know it has to do with your PowerShell. It is not a CLI issue. So close. You may have to close PowerShell again. All right.
I should open it normally or just an
Yeah, open it just like the regular one. And do the SSH-V again. ISSH dash capital V.
On our EC2 instance. We are only running this command to test whether our EC2
There you
instance
go.
have access to the
Now it's
internet,
working.
the download package. This is just to reassure ourselves that we are
Yeah,
properly
that's you, Alex. Yeah.
NAT gateway,
It's me?
security group.
Yeah, that's you. Sorry, I unmute you. I muted you. You have to unmute yourself. Sorry. So now it looks like your SSH thing is working now. So now try to run your command again. There you go.
Yes. Where's it running?
There you
Yes.
go. All right.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So that's pretty much what troubleshooting is about, which is one of the reasons why I always share this session, because initially I thought it was the CLI that was causing the issue, but it's not the CLI. But then when I was searching on it on Google, and I saw some people had the same issue with on Stack Overflow. So that was pretty much where I found it from. So when you are troubleshooting, sometimes it might not necessarily be even AWS related. Sometimes it might be your computer, right? But this is the first time I'm seeing anyone having I mean PowerShell issue. But most of the time, your issue will be AWS CLI related, but this
So
time
happy.
it's just your PowerShell. Okay, but good. I'm glad we got it resolved.
So happy.
Good job, man.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay.
So let me just ask you a question. I was scrolling on I can stop sharing, right?
Yeah.
Let me stop sharing here. Oh no, I will see her. Are you there?
I'm here.
Yes, I was saying that I was scrolling through the website,
Mm-hmm.
the AOS Note website, and I saw, is it on the website? No, I think it was somewhere on Slack, and I saw something where you write be an affiliate. I wanted you to tell me a little bit about it. What is it? What is it? Actually?
Okay, so my program so for my course, I have an affiliate program, right?
Mhm.
Which anyone can join. So the affiliate program is just if you want to recommend my program to someone,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
And so let me show you. So in the Slack, in our Slack thing, the affiliate stuff is here, right?
Mhm.
Where is it? So this is the link to sign up for it. So when
Mhm.
you sign up, you will have your own account. This just means that let's say you recommend the course to someone and someone buys it, right? You'll be able to track how many people bought the course using your link, and you will see how much I owe you that I'm going to pay. And
Oh, okay.
so once you sign up, this is the sign up link. And once you've signed up, this is the link you use to sign in. So for my program right now, I have the 1 year one, the annual one. That one is $500. So if you recommend that to someone and someone sign up for it, right? I'll give you $100 out of that $500.
Mhm.
So that's pretty much what my affiliate, and is some of my other courses, all my other courses too. If anyone pretty much buy anything using the link, then you get paid for it. For the annual one, I'll give you as much as $100 for that one. But for the other courses, I think those ones I'm giving 20%. So 20% of whatever they bought. Yeah.
Good. I mean, man, like, trust me, you've been, as I tell you, you remember me, right?
Were you part of Success Bank?
No, I'm part of, I'm that guy that usually watch you on YouTube and ask you for, and you
Yeah, I'm
did,
sorry. Yeah, I have to go look, but I've met so many people. Sometimes I forget. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's okay, that's okay. It's just that, trust me, I really feel impressed with, because I know you on YouTube though, like,
Mm-hmm.
nobody referred me to you. I know you on YouTube, and I just like years ago, because this is not today that I started this thing. I
Okay.
started this thing like since 2020, 2022. So
Okay.
I've even
Wow.
taken some things already, but since life is what it is, I have up and downs, and I have to drop some time, restart, even like
Mm-hmm.
not even able to walk, not having documentation, and so it was just like taking me up and down, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm just
understand.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Today,
just be consistent. As long as you're willing to be consistent, sometimes it takes time, but you can see even with the stuff we were doing today, it took some time. And the thing about it is you don't have to know it all, and nobody knows it all. But the also good thing about cloud industry is there's a lot of resources online we can always use to solve any problem we have. So yeah, just continue, remain consistent. It's only a matter of time.
Thank you so much.
No
I really
problem.
appreciate it.
Yeah. So I do have to go now because my niece is here and
Oh,
they kind of waiting for me to attend to them. So
and thank you. I can't. I
yeah.
won't. I will not hold you again. That's a lot.
Thank you,
Thank you so
AZ.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
What,
no problem.
AZ, when the next time you gonna be on?
Anytime you guys want. So if you have any questions and you want me to also have this session like this, just message me on Slack and I would pretty much come online. But usually for sure every Saturday I'm always online. But throughout the week I meet like this randomly based on who needs help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you see me on Slack? Do
Yes,
you
I
see me
do.
on Slack?
Yes, I do.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know, because yesterday I had a big problem about
It's
I don't know
okay.
why I couldn't get on there, but I'm
Yeah.
here. All right,
Okay.
my guy. I'll
All right.
holler at you later.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.